Hello everyone, these are SolidWorks 2016 tutorials. Now we showed you earlier how to create sketches and how to create relations between sketch entities. Now we'll show you how to use dimensioning. So let's create a new part and let's create a new sketch on front plane. Now, as you may have noticed, when we create a line or two, let's just make it like this, they are blue. Now, if we want to, and when you go to this tab here, it says that our sketch is underdefined. Now, if we want to define it, and sometimes it's really useful to define all of our sketches because we have more control of them, we can use this smart dimensions tools. You can use several of these, but this one is pretty good. Yeah, just smart dimension. So you click on a line and then you can make it as long as you will. So like if we want this, for example, to be 5 inches, as you can see, we can create these dimensions or this one. Now, if we want to, I don't know, use just one of these, you can, let's say we want to add this dimension. Now, if sometimes we have problems with SolidWorks, like it switches through these dimensions, you simply go up here and right click on it, and now we lock it. As you can see, this small lock on our mouse, and now it's locked. Now we have only this dimension, so we left click on it, and here we can add, let's say, 5 inches long. Now let's select this one and select this one. We did that earlier, and make them equal. Now we have their lengths, so we can't move these. We can't make them smaller, shorter actually, unless we change this dimension, but it's still underdefined. Now we need to define their position on our plane, so we can just move this, and let's just make it coincident. And now let's just click on this and click on this one and make them, for example, horizontal. Now we have our sketch completely and fully defined. Now that's about length. Now if we have a circle, for example, up here, let's just create a circle in here, and we want to add dimension, we can simply use smart dimensions and add diameter. And if we know only radius, for example, if we know that radius is 2, yeah, it's easy to calculate, but if we type in 2, that's our diameter. So we can change it simply by double clicking on dimension, and we can use 2 times 2, and there we have 4. So you can use both. You can use these signs to add dimensions or to multiply them or divide, etc. Now, also when we have several lines on, let's create another line like here. Okay, let's make it long, 4 inches, let's say. And now we want to create another line with an angle, so we can use smart dimension, click on one line, then click on the other line, and we can specify an angle between them. So it's pretty simple and quite useful. So let's just say 45 degrees. Now this sketch is still not defined because we can move this point here. So let's say we add this dimension here of 3 inches, and now just for fun purposes let's create another circle in here, make them equal, and okay, and let's just merge them together. Now we can specify this length, for example, let's say 11.5, and let's say this angle here is 65 degrees. Now again we have our sketch fully defined, and when you click on a line it says also that it's fully defined. It means that you can't move it unless you change its relations or its dimensions. So now let's just exit this sketch and close our file, don't save. And that would be basics about dimensioning.